Which choice completes the text so that it conforms to the conventions of standard English? Along with carbon dioxide concentration and temperature, light intensity affects the chemical reaction rate of blank. As light intensity increases, so does the rate at which the reactants, water and carbon dioxide, are converted into their products, glucose and oxygen. So looking at this text, we can see that there are two independent clauses. The first, beginning with along with carbon dioxide concentration and ending with photosynthesis. Second, as light intensity increases and ending with products, glucose and oxygen. So because there are two independent clauses, there must be appropriate punctuation to separate these two independent clauses, like a comma and a conjunction, semicolon, or a colon. And furthermore, we can see that there is a connection between these two parts of the sentence before and after the blank. The connection is that light intensity affects the chemical reaction rate of photosynthesis. The second part highlights how light intensity affects this chemical reaction, which is that as light intensity increases, so does the rate at which the reactants are converted into their products. So the second phrase here, the second independent clause, elaborates on the first independent clause. So the punctuation used here must show this elaboration. Looking at the answer choices, A says photosynthesis and. This is incorrect because, as before, we mentioned that these are two independent clauses, so a comma and a conjunction could be used to connect these two independent clauses. But in this case, there's only a conjunction, and a conjunction on its own cannot separate these two independent clauses, so A is incorrect. B. Photosynthesis, comma. This is incorrect because a comma cannot separate two independent clauses on its own. There must be a conjunction with it, and in this case, there is no conjunction, so B must be incorrect. C. Photosynthesis, colon. This seems to be the correct answer, because a colon can properly separate the two independent clauses, because the first part of this sentence is an independent clause, and for a colon to be viable, the part of the sentence before the colon must be an independent clause. In this case, that is true. Furthermore, the colon works effectively here to show the elaboration, where it says here that light intensity affects the chemical reaction rate of photosynthesis, and the part after the colon highlights how this is possible, or how it makes sense, which is that as light intensity increases, so does the rate at which the reactants are converted into their products. So overall, C seems to be the correct answer. D. Photosynthesis, no punctuation. This is incorrect because there must be some sort of punctuation to connect these two independent clauses. And because there is none in this case, this would result in a run-on sentence, and in that case, D must be incorrect. And with that, we're left with C as the correct answer.